everyone, it's Deanna,
Aaron
and Celeste, and you're catching up on this week's episode of Two Brunettes and A Gay
on the podcast. And ladies, it's our last show before a bit of a break. How are we feeling?
A bit sad, but also like excited to just have a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because I look forward to our show. It's like, I've never felt like, well, spending time with you guys is a chore, but I've never felt like the show is a chore.
No, the show's fine. It's just you guys.
It's the company that's the issue. Right?
That's right.
So I'm going to miss it, but I'm also very much looking forward to just a bit of a break, because it's not just a break from the show, it's a holiday.
It's a good holiday coming up for you guys. A very sunny holiday.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Escape this horrible, miserable
sunny
weather.
Singapore and Koh Samui.
So excited. So this time next week, I'll be in Perth.
Oh, you will be. I'll already be in Singapore.
Oh my God, me too. This time next week, I'll be in Perth too.
Yes, you will, but
Wow.
I'll be at the airport.
Yeah, you'll be at the airport.
And I don't think you're going to take time out of your busy Perth schedule to come and see me at the airport.
I'll be on a boat drunk.
Yeah.
How long are you in Perth for? How long?
I'm just. Well, for me, for you, it's how long's your layover?
Oh, like
Celeste?
3 hours, I think. 2
Okay,
hours.
it's only
Something
not
like
that.
that.
Yeah. My layover is until Monday.
Yes, you're going for a long weekend.
Yes, long weekend.
Taking your own long weekend.
I'm taking but really it's going to be a big one, because it's the end of Dry July, the end of this week.
Yes.
So I am ready. My liver is back in action, and it's ready to be destroyed.
Do you have like a warm-up ritual to start getting it like right back into the drinking, or do you just go hard?
I think I'm going to have to warm up to it, I reckon, because it's been a hot minute since I've had a proper drink. So I think and even last time I had the golden ticket, right?
Yeah.
I drank beer. So I haven't.
Oh, did you? So you didn't drink sparkling when you...
I can safely say I have not drank sparkling in over a month now.
Oh, knock your socks off.
Isn't that insane? So I'm going to have to warm up.
And how much did you raise?
Okay, are we ready? Let's do a drum
Well, it's
roll.
not done yet.
It's
Then we got to get him over the line if we need to.
Well, you don't need to.
No?
Ladies, we're over $1,500 in donations to Dry July.
Good on you.
Yes.
I've got to ask you a question,
Go
though.
you, good thing.
In the month that you haven't drank, genuinely, how much have you saved?
I couldn't actually calculate it, but I have noticed though that there's more money in my account to buy frivolous things, right?
Yeah, right.
So like, you know, in my lunch break in the mall, I'll go for a walk and be like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to that pair of shoes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You know?
Has it made you go, maybe I'll cut down my drinking so I can spend on other things? Or you're like, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah. No. I'm fine with my choice.
Do you know what? The last half of Dry July, it's weird. This is probably the first Dry July I've actually, the second half I feel even better.
Yeah.
I feel more motivated. Like the first half usually is easier, but the second half is harder. For me this year, the second half is much easier.
I feel like I was going to say I feel like Aaron would cut off his electricity before not spending on alcohol.
No, because that keeps my wine cold.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, let's be
well, then you
realistic
just
about
drink
this.
red, no?
Yeah, no, I like red, but not that much.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What
anyway.
would be the chances that you get to the 31st of July and you go, you know what, I'm going to keep going?
Absolutely zero.
Yeah. Same as your wine.
But I just want to thank, Mother Nature for making the weather crap this weekend, because last weekend it was probably more tempting because the sun was out and you do have that vibe like, I feel like a beer in the beer garden with a schnitty. But push through. This weekend it's terrible weather. I'm going to stay in and just do some projects around the house and then on the home stretch.
Yeah.
I've been keeping myself entertained this week with Celeste. Well, when I get moments for Geordie to be asleep, with Celeste's favourite OG TV show.
Oh, what is it?
What's that?
One Tree Hill.
Oh!
And I figured, you know what, we've probably got a lot of One Tree
Stop
Hill
it.
fans listening, because if you're our age, it's likely you either never watched it or you're absolutely obsessed.
Or you're from One Tree Hill
Yeah.
here.
Oh, you're from One Tree Hill in Adelaide, yes.
Not to be confused
You
with
never
the
got
suburb.
onto One Tree Hill, did you?
I never watched it. No. It
great.
seems too teeny boppy for
No,
me.
it's
It
great.
is.
I'm not really a teeny boppy.
But
fan.
I'm up to, and if you know, you know, I'm up to smack bang in the middle of season 3.
Oh, devastating. There's good stuff and bad stuff.
I feel like we
Okay.
should make a reel out of this or something and see how many of the people on our social media will go, if you're in the middle of season 3 of One Tree Hill,
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the big... Because it all happens at once.
Yeah.
Big shit all happens at once.
Yeah.
What is happening smack bang in the middle of season 3?
And arguably season 3 for fans of One Tree Hill is everyone's favourite season.
Yeah.
That's usually the case for most TV shows. By season 3, they hit their stride.
Yeah.
Now, is One Tree Hill the one with Misha Barton?
No, that's the OC. One Tree Hill has Chad Michael Murray.
Okay, yeah, I get you. Right, okay. That's how old I am.
But recommendation, if you haven't seen, go and watch.
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Definitely. Now, we've got a big show coming up for you today. First, we absolutely cannot forget that we must discuss travel content today because it was brought to our attention last week that we hadn't done any travel content and the people need the travel content.
The people are screaming for it. They're yearning for it.
We got DMs being like, I've been listening and I haven't gotten the travel content and I'm dying here.
We've got death threats.
Yes.
Mainly from ourselves.
So we're going to bring the travel content today. We've got a very juicy text message exchange that Deanna's going to share with us and see where we sit because it seems like there's a very big divide on whose side are you on. Mm-hmm. And then last week, because it was such a popular segment, Songs You Forgot Existed, we're bringing it back for round 2 today because there's so many. So if you have songs you forgot existed, chuck them in our DMs as well. Just come to our DMs for anything but death threats, really. Slide into them. Big show today. Stay tuned and we'll be back with you after this break.
Pour yourself another Bubbles.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be back after this break. Okay, so the show doesn't get away from us, we're going to jump into the travel content first and foremost.
All the people might pick it.
Because I feel like everyone's listening just going, oh my God, thank God. Sigh of relief. Thank God we're addressing this because if we didn't, I don't know what I would have done for the next however many weeks you guys aren't going to be on the air.
Mind you, can I just interject here? If you didn't listen to last week's show, go and listen to the show. I mean, if you really have to, just skip to the end, but try and listen to the whole show for us. That'd be great. And listen to Celeste when referring to what we're talking about because she was funny and then we all lost our shit and it was a good ending to the show.
I think we might need to put it on the socials.
Yeah. We might need to share a little behind the scenes
I think
content.
we spent like hours crying to that, replaying that video this week.
Yeah, Deanna sent it to people. She thought it was so funny.
I did.
Okay, so I want to first of all start with something that I feel like is an age-old question that everyone has a very vastly different opinion on. And I don't feel like it's a family-oriented thing because even this morning we were discussing how like my dad, for example, and my mum can travel so vastly differently.
Right.
So the question is, how early do you get to the airport, right? Because for someone like my mum or Deanna, right, they want to be there early, and maybe it's bred because you guys have missed a flight.
That's the only reason. I never used to be before.
Right.
But Dad, for example, will be like, I'll wait until they call my name to actually have to get on the plane type of person. So like a last minute. Now, I probably sit somewhere in the middle. I like to be at the airport early.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I don't want to sit there and wait for my flight for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like that's too long for me, right? Like a good 45 minutes to an hour is about plenty.
But what if security takes forever and then you don't have enough time for a coffee? That pisses me off. So I might as well just get there early.
So my question is, how early do you get to the airport, right? Are you like a last minute person or are you like, no, Deanna, I know where you stand, but please fill the listeners in.
Oh, yeah, for me, well, you know what, I like to have about an hour before my, as in, let's say check-in is at like, I don't know, 10, right? I want to be through the gates by 9:15.
Yeah.
Get a coffee, go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Mosey around. Just really get into the travel mood.
Right.
Because I used to be if my flight's, the boarding gate closes at 10, I'll just walk into the airport 10 minutes before, just like throw my bags, run through security and get on the plane. And that worked for me for the first 24 years of my life until I missed a flight. Mind you, that was because I was interstate and I didn't calculate the daylight savings. Like I didn't change my watch.
Right.
So otherwise we would have just made it.
Yeah.
This was before the day of looking at time on your phone.
Yeah, it was before that. Yeah, it was a watch thing back then. Yeah, for sure. I would have had a phone, but it would have been somewhere in your bag. You didn't really think about it that much. Now, as I'm getting older, I'm like, I like to enjoy, the airport's part of the experience now for my travel. I feel like you're the same as me, Aaron, are you not?
Yeah.
But Aaron does it for a reason.
Well, I like to be on time. And I think for me, I do it for a reason. Sorry, the time's not really...
No,
his joke's gone awry. why.
Time's not standing still in here. Radio Italia Uno. No, I like to get there early because I'm lucky now that we get into the Qantas Club. So for me, it's about, again, how many champagnes can I get in at the Qantas Club?
It's basically like if you're going to dinner and you go to pre-drinks. Yes. That's what Aaron's airport experience is. He goes to pre-drinks before his flight.
Pre-flight drinks, 100%.
If you didn't have lounge access, would you still go early?
I'd still go early. I hate being stressed. I hate being late.
Yeah.
And being at an airport, situation for me, I have to be there at least like an hour and a half earlier.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Again, it's contingency for security or, any, traffic on the way. Like, I like to, get there on time.
I think for me, I've also had the experience of a flight delay. Going back maybe 3 years ago when we were all going to Melbourne, it was me, Jake and Brenton at the airport together, and we were supposed to have a red-eye flight to Melbourne. Deanna was meeting us there from the Gold Coast. Yeah. And our flight got delayed by 6 hours. And so we were just in the airport for like hours and hours waiting because we only got delayed when we were at the airport. Yeah. So I've had the experience of being like, oh my God, I'm so over being here. So I don't want to also overdo it.
Yeah, getcha.
But then it leads me to another question, which is it's shifted my mind. Things that you like wouldn't think of that you can or can't take flying, right? And I need to ask you this question because this is something that happened to us when we were in Europe. And I want to know Aaron, really, this is a question for you.
Okay.
Like, do you take forever? I think I know the answer. Do you ever take food with you when you fly?
Sometimes.
Okay, right.
Yeah, like if it's just like a little snack. Yeah.
Right. Like something in a packet.
Yeah, in a packet. Yeah, prepackaged.
Right, because when we were in Europe, there's this great story about how we had, at one of our stops, bought like hummus from a supermarket to eat in our hotel room with like
let's reframe this, right? Because in Europe, like being vegan, there some of the small European airports, there was nothing for us to eat. Just want to pre-frame that.
Yeah.
Right.
So we had this like leftover hummus that Deanna insisted Brent try and like bring through security for an international flight. And he was like, no, they're not going to let me through with the hummus. And she was like, just try, it'll be fine. Like, it's not going to be a problem. And as it was, they like, you need to come over here, what's in your bag? And they pulled the hummus out, right? And he's still salty about it. He's still salty about it because he says that he got like
no, because he was full on like it wasn't okay. It was more of like a one of those moments where I was like, yeah, no, we'll keep the hummus, and he was like, we're not taking the hummus. Like he was very firm about it. He was like, they're not going to let it's liquid. I'm like, it's not liquid, it's thick. They're going to let it through, and there's nothing for me to eat on the other side. So take the hummus, and he was very upset about it, and then. So he took the hummus through and I was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, you know why they were worried about the hummus? Because it's a terrorist organisation.
That's great. But my question is, should you be able to take food and things through on international flights?
I think you should. I understand, no, I don't understand this whole liquids thing. What's with the liquids thing? Like, what are you going to do? Like, brew a smoothie with a bomb in it? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, because you can't take, on international flights, you obviously can't take, it's 100 mils, right?
Yeah, well, and it has to be in
carry on.
Isn't that enough? Like, fire fluid if you've had it in 100 mils?
What is the reasoning? What is the reasoning behind the 100 mils? Does anyone know?
No.
I don't know either.
Well, that's good. It was just a well-prepared segment.
I think it's also... Yeah, I think it's to do with... Well, you could be carrying, like, flammable liquids.
Yeah, I think that's what it must be.
It's to do with the flammable liquids.
So are you saying that if it's over 100 mil, it doesn't set on fire?
Well, I'm not saying that. Airport security is saying that.
Okay, because I always thought that it was because so you don't bring alcohol.
Right. No, because... Well, the weird...
And I was like, but if you can bring 100 mils, like, you still bring an alcohol.
But
I don't know.
You can bring alcohol, I thought.
Can you?
I don't know.
You can, but you can take liquid on a domestic flight.
Yes.
So why is it international flights only?
Because maybe they don't want you to get drunk over a 12-hour period.
Oh, well, we are in Australia.
Okay.
I don't trust enough Aussies to not get drunk over that period.
So many questions. So many travel questions.
Pour yourself another bubbles.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be back after this break. Now, Deanna, you've come across a very interesting story / text exchange?
I have.
From someone that you are friends with on social media?
Yes.
Loosely friends. You know, okay, it's someone that I don't know at what point in my journey we became friends on Facebook. I have like over 4,000 Facebook friends though.
Not bragging.
Yeah, well, you know what it was? It used to be at the flex having that many Facebook friends. Now people are like, oh.
Yeah, no.
Or is it just because we don't have enough friends or followers? They're like, oh.
It was when I was in like politics. I think I just got a lot of people connecting with me through that. But anyway, this person's in America, so I don't know how I became friends with her on social media. And she's one of these people that, like, I don't go on Facebook that much anymore, but from what I have seen of hers, she's one of these people who tends to complain a lot on social media and then wonders why things are so bad.
Yeah.
And,
why have you unfollowed her?
Like, I know for some people there genuinely are things going on in their lives, and I'm not being insensitive to that, but theoretically speaking, if you kind of believe in the same things that I do, it's like the more that you talk about something, the more it manifests, and that becomes your experience every day.
Yeah.
And we all do this. Just because I'm aware of that doesn't mean I'm exempt from it. Like, for example, sometimes I'm like, stop talking about how bad Jordan's sleeping, otherwise he's going to keep sleeping bad.
Yeah, right.
Like, things like that, right? So, the point is that this person posted very publicly, and it got a lot of attention, this interaction she had on what I believe is a dating app with this guy.
Yep.
And I'm going to read you what they said because I want everyone's opinions on this. Yeah. Now, the opinions in the comments were very on her side, which is obviously relative to maybe the type of company she keeps, the type of friends that she has.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to see what you guys think, though, because I don't know that I tend to agree.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the exchange, the guy says to her, they get to the part where she says, what were you thinking then for a date? Right. So they're talking about meeting up in person. And he says, I was thinking coffee, a walk, and a game of chess. Low pressure, high quality data. Right? So if you in context of the conversation, it means that they were talking about getting to know each other. Right? Okay. So he's talking about something that's just like, relax, let's have plenty of time to talk.
So just repeat that. So coffee,
a walk, and a game of chess.
That's an odd addition, but okay, I'll go with it.
Well, maybe, I don't know like how far back the conversation goes, but maybe they've established that they both like chess.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Don't know who does, but these guys do.
He's got a lot to get off his chest.
And then she just escalates out of nowhere. And this is her response. You say low pressure. I interpret low effort. I don't think that we're a great match, but no worries. I want a guy who is excited about me enough that he will want to go to take me to dinner and not spend just an hour or two with me getting coffee. That shouldn't feel like pressure. I'm used to men inviting me for dinner and a proper date. Thank you for talking, and I wish you the best.
Oh.
She's come out swinging.
She came out swinging hard.
Cut him down.
She's come out swinging.
He's responded with, I think you confused low pressure with low effort. They're not the same. Coffee was the first chapter, not the whole story.
Why does this sound like a ChatGPT conversation?
It's not. I swear to God, it's not a ChatGPT conversation.
Do you think they're relying on a bit of ChatGPT to kind of back and forth, like volley between each other?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or has she formulated this conversation to post on social media and it never actually happened?
Or they could be nerds because they both play chess and so they know how to write well. I don't know.
Okay, so the question here...
Stereotypes.
That's true.
So the question here is...
So my question here is, do you agree with her saying, you know what, a coffee isn't good enough for a date. If you want to get to know me, it should be straight to dinner. Or do you agree with him saying, let's just ease into it and there's nothing wrong with that?
All right. Well, my opinion is that anyone that suggests playing chess on a date is someone I'm not interested in. So if someone were to say to me, how about a game of chess? I'd be like, look, it's been lovely. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. But money.
Money.
But like if we're bringing it down to the root of the issue where I think that a coffee, a walk, and a game of chess is arguably going to take longer than a dinner.
Exactly.
So her argument of, I want someone that's actually going to spend time invested in a dinner with me, I don't think that stands. I think it comes down to the fact that she just wants a free meal. I'm on his side, Aaron.
Yeah, no, I think, I don't know. I kind of see her point.
You do?
Really?
Well, because number one, I agree, the chess thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Red
Okay,
flags.
let's take the chess out of the equation though, because we're all going to focus on the chess because we're like, what the? Let's say it was a movie, or no, movie you can't talk. Bowling.
No, a movie is great, not talking.
Right.
It's my favourite thing to do.
Yeah, bowling. Let's say bowling.
Okay,
Bowling,
yeah. No, I think that's a great day. I think I don't see any issue with that. I mean, for me personally, let's swap the coffee for a wine.
Yeah.
Because that's a nice icebreaker. And then for a walk. And then, some bowling. That would be a fun date.
It's also very common, isn't it, not to go for drinks on a date? So is coffee not interpreted as a form of that?
Well,
But yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I mean,
that
they might be teetotalers. Who knows? But the thing is, though, he has tried. He's put it out there. He's given a very unique suggestion, which makes me think he's thought about it.
Right.
He's not just said, "Oh, let's go for dinner."
So you're not on her side.
I'm not on her side, especially because she's posting this on social media.
I agree.
Right.
I mean, she just wants everyone on her side to feel like she's done the right thing when technically she hasn't. She made herself look like an idiot.
I am kind of with you, right? So my thing on this, because I didn't comment because I was like, I'm not going to play into this drama, right?
That's what she would have wanted, yeah.
But realistically, what I want to do as a nice thing is say to any ladies out there listening, if you're behaving this way and you are single and you can't find the right person, this is why.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
there are actually, I'm not going to make excuses for some men behavior, because let's make it, honestly, yes, some men behave poorly, right? And they don't have great etiquette. But if you find one that has the courage to even ask you out nowadays, because they're too scared to half the time,
Yep.
because they don't know what kind of a response they're going to get, if he actually picks up the courage and offers you something like this, we're not talking about he was like, oh, you know what, let's go to a bar, you'll shout. I would be like, yeah, get lost, mate, right? He didn't say that. I feel like it was well communicated. This is why you're not going to be able to find anyone, because not all relationships begin in a big romantic date.
Also, and you might not be able to answer this, Deanna, what does this lady do?
She's a coach.
She plays chess.
A coachy coach.
Oh, she's a coach.
She's one of those.
The traumatized people running around coaching other traumatized people, continuing
my
the
God.
trauma loop. And you know what, you can come at me for that one, but it's true, because I'm happy to flesh that one out
So
further.
a coach is in a life coach?
Yeah.
Oh, God, the worst. The scum of the earth. Pour yourself another Bubbles.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be back after this break.
Now, I've actually got a question. To be a life coach, don't you have to have a life?
Yeah.
Life coaches.
You know what? I know I've got plenty of friends that are coachy coaches. And
Coachy coach.
coachy
I love that you
coaches.
call them coachy coaches.
I call them coachy coaches because when I lived on the Gold Coast, there was a lot of people who are coachy coaches, and everybody is trying to coach each other. Like they don't actually they're all broke because they're trying to market to the same circle.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you listening as well if you are tuning into the show.
Yeah,
I know,
if
but
you
if
are a
you're
coach
also listening and you're my friend, you know that I would have said that to you already,
Right.
so I don't mind saying it again,
Get a
because
real
when
job.
you're marketing, go outside of the same circle. Don't try and all catch the same fish.
Very true.
Right? But what I did want to add to what I said about that segment, just so, if people are coming at me, they can understand my context.
Yeah.
It's that if you are single, I said if you are single and you're not, in a relationship, if you're single and you want to be, that's great. Perfect insect repellent. Keep going.
Yep.
If you are single and you don't want to be, that's why I was saying what I said about that conversation.
Checkmate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go,
there
Aaron. You
go.
finally slipped it in.
Threw that in there. My one bit of knowledge about chess, other than the fact that the queen beats the king every time.
Apparently, though, her king still has to be on the board. We had to Google that.
Yeah. Speaking of board.
Songs you didn't know existed.
Okay, we did this last week. It was a hit. Not only for listeners, but for us as well. We loved it. So why not bring it back for a round 2 with some other songs that we forgot existed?
Yes.
Now, Deanna, you've got them lined up, so you're going to tell us what we're going into. But again, like last week, if these are songs that you forgot existed, have a little moment to party with us, right? But also send us your songs that you forgot existed, because I guarantee you will know them.
100%. There are so many of them.
No, there's got to be heaps more that we're not even thinking
many
of.
more.
We're not even touching the sides yet.
All right, shall we get started?
Let's do it. Oh. Buckman?
Tao Backman.
Backman.
Tao Backman.
That didn't actually play properly for our listeners, but you should be able to hear it. You should be able to hear it behind.
What was that? You should have been able to hear it
behind. Aaron can put it in post-production. Should I do it again? Should I do it again?
Let's do it again.
Go for it.
All right.
Oh, no, now we've got... Look, it's working really well today. It's working really well. Here we go. There we go.
She's so lovely. She's so
There we go. That's the one.
Like Cleopatra.
So Tao.
Coming at you.
Tao Backman.
Tao Backman.
I don't know. Look, after Deliba Morgan, I'm not signing my name off on anyone.
Good old talcum powder Backman. He what happened to him?
I think, was he a one-hit wonder? He must have been a one-hit wonder.
No, he's probably got other stuff. We just don't know it. You know, like an obscure artist. I feel like one-hit wonders become obscure artists that have like 1,000 fans that are like dedicated to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like hardcore.
Yeah.
Didn't he go on to become a chess player? Anyway.
Maybe. Here
He's
we
the
go.
one in that text message.
Here's another one. This is a good one.
just a drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end.
Oh, Aaron, you don't know that song.
I don't know that one.
How do you not know Ron
It's a
Pope?
good song.
A Drop in the
was
Ocean.
it from a TV show?
I don't think so. I just remember hearing it in high school and everyone was obsessed with it. And it was brought to my attention because I saw him get mentioned on social media this week. And I was like, blast from the past. Oh, my God. I used to listen to this song all the time.
2007 that song came out.
Yeah, we're talking like nearly 20 years ago.
That's crazy. I don't remember it at all.
All right, Aaron, this one's your pick.
Okay. Now that's a blast from the past. Alicia's Attic.
I would never have guessed it was by Alicia's Attic.
No.
Yes, I remember the song.
Yeah.
I'm glad you remember
the song.
I remember the song, yeah.
I just remember, I don't know why, but that little bit where she goes, I want to smash his face in. Yeah, that'd be fun. That's always been in my head.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
So
No, that's not the part I
Alicia's
remembered.
Attic has always been in my brain.
Poor Mark, all right.
I know.
It's renting space in your attic.
Yeah.
Celeste, this is a good one. This was Celeste's pick.
We gave him the games to play to say, I want
Something else to get me through this semi-charm kind of life. Baby, baby. It's a great song.
Great song.
That's a
Love
banger.
it.
Maybe we should play that one in full going into the break.
Correct me if
idea.
I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but I also think we did touch on that song maybe like a year ago when we talked about the lyrics.
Yeah. That's why that was the only reason I hesitated by adding it, because I know if you've been on socials and you've seen the reel going around with the lyrics for verse 2.
Yep.
The lyrics for verse 2 are brilliant. I think we did a segment on it,
Yeah,
did we
that's
not?
what I said, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's about drug addiction, sex acts, and a hard crash. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
a
go.
good song. We'll play that one in full, I reckon.
Oh, crystal
Yeah.
meth. That's what it's about. There you
Yes,
go.
it's about
That's
crystal
very
meth.
interesting.
Doing crystal meth will give you up until you drop. You don't stop. You know, that part. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, this was my pick, and I feel like this, as like a teenage girl, just hit the spot, this one here.
I wanted you. Come over here, baby. All I want is you. You know you make me go crazy.
Yes. I'm not a huge Christina fan because
Yeah.
I just feel like she has an attitude, but
Yeah.
this song, I feel like it doesn't get as much attention as it deserves.
No.
Quintessential Christina Aguilera. This was like her in her like beginning stages.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
it led into what like arguably I think was her best album, Dirty.
Yeah, stripped.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
With
that's,
Dirty.
yeah, okay, yeah,
But
the album was stripped.
That song is better than Genie in a Bottle.
100%.
Prove me wrong.
I don't like Genie in a Bottle that much.
I like Genie Bottle, but I think that song's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that
more,
one.
yeah.
All right. Well, we like this segment and we hope you guys do too. So please head to our socials, give us song suggestions because the music is really what brought us together.
Yes.
That's right.
The people and the music.
Not the lyrics about crystal meth, but the music.
And definitely not life coaches.
No.
Semi-charm kind of life coaches. Pour yourself another bubbles.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be back after this break. Who do you brunch with?
Your besties.
And what do you do with your besties?
Bitch.
It's time for the brunch bitch. Were you trying to trigger Aaron by playing the cork pop twice?
Yeah, I thought that was very
Just
pointed.
getting him warmed up.
Oh,
When you hear that sound, you feel in your bones.
I'm just...
It's like wiggling a bone in front of a dog.
It's like wiggling a boner in front of me. It's just... that's torture.
Alluring. It's alluring.
Not long to go. Not
long
long
to go.
Home stretch,
you're
babe.
on the home stretch.
I'm on the home stretch. The
What is
homo
it?
stretch.
The first is Friday.
No, Saturday.
Saturday.
So he's golden ticketing.
Yeah, but I've got the golden ticket for the Friday. Well, Friday night, because we're flying to Perth. It'll be about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I'm like, you know what? Someone's bought me a golden ticket. I'm going to take it
You know what?
up.
It's midnight somewhere.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it could be worse. It could be a life coach.
Yeah.
Okay, so brunch bitch. This week I've got one, and this is really to add to our many editions of our frustrations with Generation whatever the F they are, as Celeste likes to call them.
Yeah. We don't know what
Generation
you are.
F'd.
Yeah, Generation F'd. Generation Z.
Generation entitled.
Z. Is that what they are? Z.
Generation Z.
Yeah. Okay, so why did none of them know how to drive?
You asking them? Can you send us?
Can you actually, what happened? Because, see, when I went to school, we were able to get our driver's license at 16, like our learner's plates at 16, which you can't until, you're 17, 18 now, right?
Yeah.
So firstly, we were 16, and then you had 6 months before you could get your piece.
Yeah.
Which now it's like 2 years.
Yeah.
And I feel like in 6 months, we all became far better drivers than what these guys have become in 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. The
Why?
fear of God.
The fear of God.
Yeah, because when you drove with our dad, you had the fear of God installed in you that if you made a mistake, you were never going to drive again.
Yeah.
So you get a good driver. That's what
Yeah.
they're missing.
Yeah, and you know what? Furthermore, for all of you Gen Zs listening that are going to come at me, my dad made me get in the car once I got my license, like as in at Service SA, or used to be
When
the
you
motor.
got your
used to be the
Ls, when
motor
you got
reg,
your
right?
Ls.
Yeah.
When I got my Ls, Dad made me get in the car because he was adamant that I wasn't even going to get my license.
Yeah.
Fooled you. Got it that day. Made me get in the car park in a manual car and drive home for the very first time in my life. Right? 16 on the day. My point is that they give me the shits driving because they're so not confident, and you can see it when you come up to one and then you go peas, and then you go next to them and they're driving 10 k's under the speed limit and they're looking around like, oh my god, there's so many cars on the road, and you're like, if you're that nervous, why are you driving? This girl behind me in the Arndale car park. Directly behind me, as in I'm parked and she's parked behind me. We both get in our cars at the same time, right? And the P plate it, she reverses out, she gets to it before me, right? And so she reverses out and I'm like, cool, she's gonna reverse out her car park, go, and then I reverse out, go. I kid you not, her car, I drive a four-wheel drive, and it's not the biggest four-wheel drive, but it's not the smallest one either. It's quite beefy. Like you get into a car park, there's not much room.
It's an
each
SUV.
side.
Yeah.
It's an SUV, right? Mum car. She has this tiny little bubble car that they all have. You know, they have the same
Little
bubble
Yaris
car.
or something.
Yeah,
Some shit like
exactly.
that.
They were the same little bubble car, right? She proceeds to. Because she cannot gauge how much room is behind her and in front of her.
Yeah.
That she did. I swear to you, I counted a 6-point turn to get out of the car park behind me.
You know what?
I did it in one turn. Like, as in, I went back and I went forward, and that was it. I did not have to.
Here's my question. Was her car old or not old?
No, it was a new car.
Okay, so she would have had reverse
She would have had
cameras.
reverse sensors.
Yeah, right.
And I was waiting there for a good 4 minutes because it was so slow, and she was getting out of this car park, and I swear, people were actually watching her in disbelief. Like, get off the road. Why are you on the road? You're just ruining everybody's driving experience. Go home.
Maybe she had a really bad accident and she's just super careful.
I don't care. I don't care.
But do you know what? Look, you know me. I'm a crap driver myself, and I'm a nervous driver. But I will say this.
Yeah, but at least you're off the road.
No, I'm off the road because I've got money now. I can Uber. All right. She obviously doesn't have money to Uber. However, here's the thing. I would have been able to do that in one go in my old Mitsubishi Sigma.
Yep.
Sigma. Easily.
I remember your Astra that was taped up with masking tape or electrical tape.
I fear that we actually helped tape it up at some point.
Yeah. No, we had it. We were in the Fringe Parade
with your Astra, your convertible blue Astra that was taped up. We took it in the Fringe Parade.
That was just
iconic.
And look, and I'm glad I didn't drive that.
Am I wrong here? Like, am I wrong to just like the level of frustration? I'm giving this way too much energy, but the level of frustration I see when someone is like, there's incompetent, and then there's that incompetent that I wanted to get out the car and literally get her keys and be, I'm doing you a favour, just walk home. Yeah, walk home.
This is the generation that is the trophy generation. They get a participant award for everything. They bloody, they're even driving around like we've just talked about with all the great new technology, like all these new fandangled, sensors and cameras.
Well, at least you're driving. Well done. No, get off the road.
I'm going to say though, what I feel like a lot of people think. I fear as though that in some service essays probably across the country, but we're using South Australia, that there is people that are passing people that should not have their license because there is many drivers on the road of all ages out of multiple different cultures that should not have their license because of the way that they drive. Yeah. And I just want to say, for the people that do work in that industry, we see you. We know what you're doing.
I propose an audit. That's what I'm going to go to my local members of council and propose a bloody driving audit.
For those of us that know the road rules and that know how to drive, I do agree that we need to come down on this bad behaviour.
This segment was sponsored by the Motor Accident Commission.
Not sponsored.
Pour yourself another Bubbles.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be back after this break. Deanna, so is it fair to say that last segment made you want to shoot yourself?
shoot myself. Oh, mate. Like, for those of you playing at home, and if you do have trouble getting out of car parks, here's some parking advice for you. Learn how to full lock your steering wheel. That's how you get out of the car park.
I thought I would hear full lock the steering wheel as part of this show.
No, I say this as someone who is such a good driver that I can reverse parallel both sides. You know when you go down a one-way street and you have to do it on the opposite side of the road? I can gun that in one go.
Jeez.
That's how good a driver I am, especially parking. I'm an amazing parker. Right? I'll put myself on the line there and say that. So I just wanted to give this girl advice if she's listening. Full lock your steering wheel, honey. Yeah. That's how you get out of the park. Yeah, you're going straight back and straight forward. You're going to stay in the same spot.
There's a good chance that she's listening because she was waiting for the travel content.
Which we're finally going to get to, the travel content.
What do you mean? We started with it.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were gonna...
I'm glad you were with us. She was too busy angry at that.
The advice for her travel content is not travel anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't get behind the wheel and don't travel anywhere.
No.
Simple.
Yeah, stay put at home. Okay.
Content. Travel content.
Yeah.
You've been gagging for it. You're salivating over it.
Gagging for it.
Well, we had some more like we did earlier in this show. So obviously earlier in the show we talked about, do you get to the airport early? Do you get to the airport late?
Do you take hummus on the plane?
Do you take hummus on the plane? And Aaron was like, hummus, yes, but not hummus.
No, I think you shouldn't take hummus on the
plane.
I think neither is good.
Yeah.
The Strait of Hamas.
Yeah. I don't think we can say that.
Hamas asks you a question.
Okay.
Well, I must ask you, what do you not put on your highlight reel?
No.
Yes, that's the question, right? That's what we want to talk about. Obviously, most people, when they go on holiday, they're going to share parts of their holiday on social media. We all do it. It's your way of being like, you're at work, I'm on holiday, up yours, right?
Yeah.
From where you'd rather be.
Yeah. Yeah, my office.
Yeah, my office.
Today.
Just a regular Monday, wink face. All that shit, right?
Yeah.
So the thing here, Aaron, that you wanted to talk about was what holiday activities don't make it on the Insta reel.
Yeah, exactly. Because there are a lot of them. And I think, one of them in particular you don't put on the Insta reel is the fighting that you and your partner have on holiday. Because let's face it, we all go on holidays and, we put the best bits up. But, of course, there's going to be tensions.
But you know what the ironic part about that is?
Yeah.
The fighting is usually over the fact that they can't film a damn Instagram reel.
Yes, exactly. They can't film a damn Instagram reel or take a damn photo for the Insta.
Or they can't.
It's like 17 photos later and you're like, well, you know what, I'm out. Because when your smile gets to that point where you go from looking nice to start looking like disgruntled.
Yeah. You do start looking disgruntled.
You go from like this preppy smile to being like...
And one of the eyes starts drooping.
Yeah.
You're like... But the other thing that... from my Koh Samui trip, and I recommend this highly to both of you.
Yeah.
When you go to Koh Samui... So when Mark and I were there this year, we found one of the best things we really enjoyed doing... was switching on the TV, opening up a bag of potato chips, and watching Paternity Court.
What is paternity? That sounds British.
Oh, no, it's American.
Okay.
And it's American, and it's basically, so it's like Judge Judy.
Yeah.
But it's like the mum and the dad, and they'll go
And it's
in.
like a
and
you are
it's
the
like
father.
a you are the father kind of situation.
Yeah, right.
And it's so entertaining. And we just sat there, and because it's gone for about 5 seasons or so, they'd put like random episodes on. So I'm like, oh, she's got long hair. Oh no, it's a dreadlock episode. Oh no, she's got short hair. And so, but by the end of the trip, Mark and I were just addicted to Paternity Court.
So we don't get that here in
We
Australia.
don't, but you can watch it on YouTube. So if you do want to go and check it out, it's just
it's
just mindless trash television. But again, you've got a beautiful like island outside you can go and walk on. And yet we decided we needed a break sometimes, and we just went back to the hotel room, opened up a bag of chips, and watched Paternity Court.
This is a thing that I think everyone does. Maybe not everyone says that they do, because you all want to say like how busy you were and how much you enjoyed it. But it's a European summer thing, and I feel like it's no matter where you go, when you're done for the day, if you've been to the beach or on a boat tour or whatever you've done, you get back to your hotel room in the afternoon, like late afternoon, and then you're going out to dinner, you bed rot. Everyone wants like an hour or two to bed rot, scroll on their phone, have a shower,
decompress.
Tanned, your skin's like tanned and glistening, and you're hot from the heat.
Yep.
And you have a shower and you lie on your bed and you're like, leave me alone for like a half an hour or an hour.
Yep.
It is that one thing that no one really puts on their story, but everyone does.
Yep.
You know what people didn't put on their story? Because when I got to Europe, I was very frustrated about this.
Reverse parking.
Reverse parking, yeah. Well, I like the driving in Europe because I feel like there's no rules. People just do what makes sense, and it works.
Yeah,
you get to A to B quicker. It's better. Anyway, that's not the segment. We can have a whole show on that if we want to talk about parking, but we won't.
Let's park that.
Let's park that for now, right?
Back to it.
No, you know what? No one shows the 500 steps you sweated up to get to that viewpoint before you got there, and everyone's up there, and it's like, okay, again, they're like 17, so they don't sweat, so their hair's like still in perfect place, and they're like,
100%.
taking that picture, and it's like hair's breezing in the wind, and it's like, oh my god, the view, and I'm like, those stairs just ruined me worse than any Stairmaster workout ever could.
Yeah.
What is it? Because they're not like a reasonable size, sometimes they're like ginormous steep stairs.
Yep.
And no one shows you the luggage lugging around, the dirty transport.
And I love the fact, like, we go up to these, like, spots. We spend all this time, energy, and effort to go up to these spots for, like, 2 seconds to take a photo.
Yep.
To show to people, look how amazing I am and look how crap your life is.
Yep.
Yeah. So
From where you'd rather be.
From where you'd rather be. Pour yourself another Bubbles.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be back after this break.
And I'm too sexy for the show.
Arguable.
That does lead us to unpopular opinions.
Sorry.
No.
I was choking on a bit of Munch Me just then.
Oh, yeah, Aaron's on the Munch Me's now.
Don't tell us what you do in your private time.
I had a bit of nut in my throat.
Nice.
Yeah, let's just leave that one there.
That's what he said.
We're going to do that's good one. And you got it in anyway.
Yeah, I got it in. I got it in. And that's what he said as well.
Yeah, exactly. That was implied.
I know that was implied.
All right, we're going to do a rapid fire this or that travel edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay.
Don't you ever come to us and say we didn't bring the travel content.
Yeah.
We've overloaded this show. We're going extra long today just for you guys out there that are salivating over this travel content.
Yeah, mostly just because we like the sound of our own voices.
And also, we're going on hiatus, so we've just got to give you that little bit extra just to hold you over.
it's actually more so that we have enough real content.
Yeah, let's get real.
It's not really about you at all.
No. All right, you ready, both of you?
Yep.
Okay, let me actually, I'm going to move my laptop. I want to be able to look at you while I do this. There we go. Okay. Window seat or aisle seat?
I'll see.
Board first or board last?
Board first.
Last.
Duty-free shopping or straight to the gate?
Bit of duty free.
Straight to the gate.
Oh.
It's all a waste.
Carry-on suitcase or check-in only?
International carry on, non-international no carry on.
Well, check-in only.
Bring I was a bit confused. You just looked at me so seriously there. Can I check on only?
Well, you've got to be prepared for all occasions.
Print your boarding pass or use your phone?
Phone.
I like the physical boarding pass.
Really?
It adds to the holiday
that
vibe.
old.
Adds to the holiday vibe.
Okay. Neck pillow or no neck pillow?
Oh, they're useless.
Neck minute.
Okay.
question.
Beach holiday or city break?
Oh, beach holiday.
Beach holiday, absolutely.
Okay. Mountains or ocean?
Ocean.
Luxury resort or backpacking?
Luxury resort. Don't bloody go with the bed bugs and the backpackers. Gross.
Relax by the pool or pack out the itinerary?
Now relax by the pool.
Always relax by the pool.
Okay. Road trip or fly?
Fly. Oh, I get car sick. I can't do road trips.
Summer holiday or winter getaway?
Summer holiday. Although I wouldn't mind a ski trip. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'd be down for a nice ski trip.
Have you skied before?
Yes.
Okay, last one. Hotel or Airbnb?
Hotel.
Yeah, I'm down with the hotels.
You know what?
I want someone to cook my breakfast.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, it's a holiday. I want to get away from cleaning.
Yeah.
I don't want to, and especially two men in a hotel room or an Airbnb.
I think it also depends.
There's a lot to clean up.
Okay, I'm going to give an example here. You didn't ask for it, but you're going to get it. When we went to Positano, we got an Airbnb, and that was great because we were there for a week, and we were like, you know what, we can cook some meals. We've been traveling now for over 2 weeks, so you kind of want the opportunity to have a bit of home cooked food. And
Travel wash.
Yes, use the washing machine. So I feel like intermittently on a long holiday, an Airbnb works well.
Yes, I agree.
But if I'm going next week when we go to Koh Samui, I'm hoteling it all the way. I want a pool bar. I want a lovely hotel assistant to be like, "Good morning, miss."
Yes, but I think the difference is that we're traveling to Asia this time, and in Asia it's cheap enough to get someone to wash your clothes.
Yeah, true. Okay,
so you don't even.
Are you saying that they're the only people in the service industry?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying the price difference between Europe and Asia is extreme.
Then who's going to clean your toilet, Donald Trump?
What?
Oh, Deanna's missed that one.
Yeah.
Well, that just turned to poo.
Speaking of poo, it's the end of the show. We're at the back end of the show.
We're at the back end of the show, and we'll be on a little break. We'll be back in, what are we back in, like a month?
Yeah, I don't think we've decided. We've decided when we come back from holiday, but I don't think we've decided on our first show back. Because Aaron, you're also heading off when we come back.
Well, I made a little decision to head up to the GC for the weekend, or for a long
I feel
weekend
like that's
at the
a
end
little
of
decision. I feel like that's
August.
a pretty big decision that you didn't discuss with us.
No,
when are you going to the Goldie?
End of August. The last weekend of August. Yeah,
we're going in October.
The rest of my family are up there, so I thought, well, why not?
Yeah, Goldie's best.
As long as we stay in separate hotels and see each other rarely, then it'll be a good holiday.
Yes.
The point is that on Friday next week we're all going to be in 3 different places.
Yes,
you're
we
going to
will.
be in Perth. Celeste will be in Adelaide, and I'll be in Singapore. Already. So
and then
August we're all over the place.
We are all over August.
We can't push through the whole of winter for you guys.
Nah.
We've done 2 months. That's been good enough.
Yeah,
You got to get away when you can.
we need a hat.
A brick. All right, if you've been listening live and you want to catch us on the podcast, you can head to all your major podcasting platforms and search for Two Brunettes and a Gay. And of course, if you've caught us on the podcast and you want to listen live, 87.6 FM, Radio Italia Uno at 11 a.m. on Saturdays. And if you haven't already, and especially if you want to keep in check of when we're coming back on air, when we make up our minds, you need to head to our social media, Instagram and TikTok. Give us a like or a follow. Because it's fun over there and you're missing out if you're not there.
Now have a fabulous holiday and we'll see you eventually.
In a month.
Bye for now. Hey everyone, it's Deanna, Celeste and Aaron here, or as you know us, your Two Brunettes and A Gay.
Join the weekend happy hour at a new day and time every Saturday at 11 a.m.
So pour your mimosa for the most fabulous bottomless brunch in town.
Only on Saturdays at 87.6 FM, Radio Italia Uno.